What's good, YouTube? This is your girl Muna, and we are back with another video. Let's get right into it.
Hi. Not you catching me in the bonnet.
Listen, and I already told you. Come on, take the bonnet off. Let's see the hair. I know the hair's done. Can we take the bonnet off, Brooklyn?
Is that a man or a woman? That sounds like a whole man. Do we get tired of coming up here looking like fools? She said, "Not you caught me in a bonnet. You ain't know that you clicked live to get on her live stream with that bonnet on and that funky tie-dye shirt."
The hair is not done. I got it in Miss Seeley braids.
Let's start. You're here for dating. Let's start. All right, Brooklyn, how old are you?
I am 33.
Where are you located?
I'm right now in sunny California.
All right, your zodiac.
I cannot stand her voice. I feel like that's a man, but looking at the chest, I could tell it's a woman, but just by looking at the chest, but the voice is throwing me way off.
Sign?
I am a Taurus. I think like a double Taurus. My rising and my something.
Your profession?
Social media content creator.
What are you looking for in a man?
You know what I'm looking for in a man? Someone who isn't boring, who has excitement about life, who isn't looking to live the same day twice. You know what I'm saying? And someone who knows how to wipe their own behind. Good. Yeah.
I mean, she's telling on herself. What man you dealt with that didn't know how to wipe his behind? And let me hear what you doing in life so much. I mean, is you going to Puerto Rico one day and you going to Brazil the next? Let me hear what you doing so much where you're not living the same day twice.
So you run into issues where people don't know how to clean up behind themselves.
Let me tell you something. I used to live with this man for 4 years. I was with him. Mind you, he never claimed me. Like, we was just doing our thing, whatever. I did laundry. And I want to say that it was...
That's your first L. Dealing with a man that did not claim you. He lived with you on top of that. The least you could do if you bringing a man up in your house is have all the rules, and the least you could do is have everything you want come with the package. If you gonna have him live with you, have everything you want come with that package. Meaning anything you want, like if you want kids, if let him, if you get with a guy and he don't have nothing, and you are now, Bobisha, Barb the Builder, make sure like the little that he do have, he's fully submitting to you and doing which is claiming you. The base of it should be him claiming you. Everything else, the fact that he didn't claim you and you allows him to move in your house, that's a big red flag.
Just him that I used to see skid marks in his underwear, but there are so many grown men, because I used to work as a maid. Men, they got skid marks on their underwear. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's almost like they think it's gay to wipe good. I don't know what it is, but I've cleaned a lot of different people's clothes, and I've seen it more oftentimes than not.
I'm not going to doubt. I'm not going to even. That's your experience, right? So let me ask you, what does this man who doesn't have skid marks in his drawers have to look like?
Okay, I'm going to keep it a buck because I'm a thick girl. And I know I got to get my ass in the gym, right? Because, the fupa, sometimes I can still see my cat. But, I know.
How can you see your cat from with your titties right there protruding out of your shirt? How can you? Your cat is for you to look down, not push your stomach in and your chest in and look over. No, you. She pushed her chest down and she pushed her stomach in and looked over, talking about she still could see her cat. You can't, ma'am. You can't. Your titties alone is blocking it.
Because I don't want to look like a melted ice cream cone when I'm older. So I know. But the one thing I can't do, you know, that hard belly that comes from like drinking beer and they can't really suck it in. I don't like that.
Oh, she coming up here. She coming up here cutting. Like, okay, so at least if you gonna throw out all these demands, make sure you got yourself wrapped up together. Now she came from talking about the skid marks in the drawers to like, okay, like I always go back to the people you come across being a reflection of you. So if you're seeing nothing but a bunch of shitty drawers, so much so you are able to get on a dating show and talk about it, that tells me a lot about you. And she went from talking about shitty drawers to now she's talking about men with hard beer bellies. Like she's all put together. This is astounding. Maybe she's trolling. Maybe she's trolling. Let's leave room for that.
I don't like that. So he gotta be some type of slender.
Slender. Okay, a slender build. Does this person have to make a certain amount of money per year?
He gotta be comfortable. Cause I like to do shit. So he gotta be comfortable.
Someone can do this at 30,000, at 40,000. And you can have a different, it could be a new experience every day of the week. So how much is that? What is that number for you?
I don't really know the number.
But how you trying to get comfortable if somebody else down? Like, are you living, well enough to be comfortable within your own means? Do you have a job where you can live a different lifestyle every day? Why are you depending on a man to come into your life so you can live comfortable? And to be honest, ma'am, you're not somebody if I was a man, I would not care for you to live comfortable. If I came into okay, you wouldn't be my type. Let's just be honest. Okay, but let's just say in an alternate universe, right? If I was approached by you or you came into my vortex some way, somehow, I would not care for you to live comfortable. I keep saying the things that you want a man to do, you have to do it for yourself. Like she just said, she don't want a man with a hard beer belly. She want him to be slender. Are you slender, ma'am? Are you slender? She look like she like one of them like doofy girls. Like, and when I say doofy, I mean like she's big in height and big in weight. So females that's like real tall and they big, we call them doofy. But are you slender? She said she want a slender man. She said she want a man to be able to give her different life experiences every day. Are you doing that for yourself?
I haven't really thought about that. I don't think I really know the number, but I know that I don't want him to have a 9 to 5 job where he clocks in. I want him to either be an entrepreneur or I want him to work remotely because I love travel and I need him to be able to get up and go and do things with me freely.
Okay, fair enough. And give me 3 deal breakers, non-negotiables.
3 deal breakers.
I got you stumped, Brooklyn. Oh my.
I gotta really think about this. Like 3 deal breakers. People wanted me to be themselves, unrestricted, because I think that people tend to look at relationships and the negative connotations with relationships is that you lose your individuality. And when you fall in love with somebody or you have an attraction to somebody, it's because they are an individual. So I like to allow people to be who they are.
Brooklyn, but that could be someone who doesn't brush their teeth. That could be a deal breaker. It doesn't have to be.
What happened to like coming together and getting? Granted, you want somebody to be authentic. So I don't know if she's talking about that, like just naturally authentic and be themselves. While if we decide to get in a relationship, we come together in our goals and aspirations, the things that we want to do in life, they align together because that's important. You can't get with somebody that don't care about growing and all they want to do is sit around like you said and drink beers all day and they don't have no type of goals and you have goals. That's going to bring chaos and that's going to make the relationship toxic because it might be good for right now but eventually you guys is going to bump heads and that's not aligning, right? So I'm suggesting she's probably talking about someone being authentically themselves. I don't know.
So deep is what I'm saying. It could be like you said, they don't wash their laundry. They're not clean. It could be something.
Okay, they can't have a missing tooth. Like if your tooth is missing and you haven't put something back in there to fix that, it will fuck with me. Like I will look at it all the time.
You would think the way this girl talking, you would think she a supermodel. And I'm starting to question if this is a girl. It sounds like a man. I'm not gonna hold you. And with the way things is going with plastic surgery and people turning into this gender and that gender and swapping it up, and you get what I'm saying? You could never tell. It's still in question. You get what I'm saying? It's so many things going on nowadays. I feel like she's possibly a man. Her voice sounds very masculine and very deep. So, ma'am, the way you sitting here talking about your the things that you want and you require as far as being with you, you would have thought you was a dime piece. You would have thought you was fit and had things suited and put together. You're the total opposite. You want the total opposite of what you are.
Like we'll be eating and I'll be like, damn, like you really just have a tooth that's gone. You know? Also white tongues. I don't like white tongues.
I'm through with you. I gotta.
She's annoying, bro. She low key funny. I mean, it's funny because like it's a possibility she's trolling, but if she's serious, I can just. She's somebody you could read down from head to toe. I'm possibly sure if she opened her mouth to talk, she has a white tongue. She don't look like she's high maintenance. She look like she's very low maintenance. Like she don't shower every day. She look like she sit around, smoke weed, get on social media, pop shit. She don't look like she's a clean person. She don't look like all of this stuff she's talking about. She look like she will attract a man based off everything she said she didn't want. She sound like she seemed like she will attract a man just like that and be fine with that. I feel like she's up on Ashley and she making it seem like, no, I don't want a man with a hard beer belly. I don't want a man with, shitty drawers. But I feel like if a guy came into her life and wanted to be with her, she just said she was with a guy for 4 years and they wasn't together. He didn't claim her. That's what she said. She said he did not claim her, but clearly she liked him and they was living together and he had shitty drawers. So that's telling me you take the bare minimum, but you get up on Ashley. That's what I said. She doing it for the vine because I feel like she's on Ashley. She feel like Ashley is high maintenance, and I feel like people watch these social media influencers and they start like being in a fantasy of what this person go through. They think they them. They think they are these people that be online, and you're not.
With you. I'm through. Okay, I've tried, Brooklyn. I'm through.
Why? She has no standards. Oh, not them coming for me because of the bonnet and all of that. Wow, your audience is ruthless.
Brooklyn. Missing tooth, white tongue. What's the third one?
A mama's boy.
Shallow in the comments. You're being shallow. It's only about looks for you.
Looks?
They said it's only about looks.
So your audience wants to date a guy with a white tongue that has all that green stuff in the back?
No.
Respectfully, as she's talking, her tongue is white. As she is talking, her tongue is white. I did not see pure pink. I saw white first. Watch her as she's talking. You'll see that she has a white tongue herself.
Come on. That's not being shallow. That's being hygienic.
Absolutely. I agree. Okay, give me one more.
He can't be like a mama's boy. I can't do that.
Okay, no mama's boy. Perfect.
No.
All right, and can we get a fit check? We want to see the full bod. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's.
Dumpster. That tie-dyed, I don't know if that's a dress. It looked like it stink. It looked like she didn't wash it in a couple of days. It looked like she slept. It looked like she just keeps sleeping in it and she's not washing it. That's her go-to nightgown. That dress looked like it stink, and her body is just not it. She's built like a Cybertruck. Yet she get up here with all these demands on how she want a man to look, and look at her butt.
Eggs and no. This is not Jocelyn's cabaret.
But I have to let you know, it shakes a little bit. She claps.
I see. You should not be single with all this energy you got. You should not be single if it claps and you got all this energy.
Here's the thing, right? The part that I cannot deal with when it comes to men is the lack of creativity. It's the lack of creativity. Like, if I'm the one always coming up with ideas and different shit to do and keeping it fresh, then it's boring to me. Also, I like animated. I like someone who knows who they are and feels comfortable in that, and they're confident. I don't got time to pull it out of you.
I just saw a comment that said Ashley is exposing Brooklyn. And Brooklyn, this is very much a personality. For anyone who's new here, Brooklyn has been up here multiple times. So let's not start. You may be new here, but Brooklyn is not, right?
You know what it is? You know what I realized is that in the court of public opinion, there are a lot of people that are background noise, that don't live in their main character energy. And then when they see someone comfortable in their own skin and that's able to look at themselves in the mirror and say, with a bonnet, with this, with that, I'm still that bitch because I know I could take it off. That hurts their feelings and that bruises their ego because they look at the mirror and they realize, oh, wait, I settled and I'm not living the life that I want to live. So let me tear somebody else down who's comfortable with who they are.
No, says the one that had a man living with her for 4 years that would not claim her. A man living with her for 4 years that would not claim her. Who settled? And just because you could look in the mirror and you feel like you 200-300 pounds and you feel like you wearing a bonnet, you wearing you feel like you don't look in your best self, does not mean it's okay to look like that. So as she sit there and she say, I feel like it's projection. It's all projection. That's how I feel.
Ooh, how about that?
With edges, honey. Listen, Brooklyn, that was a word. Thank you, Brooklyn. Where can the person who is interested in you find you? Give me your handle.
They can find me on Brooklyn Mishi on TikTok, same on the gram, and the same on YouTube.
Perfect. Thank you for coming up, Brooklyn. Always a good time.
Always.
Yep, I love it. Bye.
All right, you have a good day.
I love Brooklyn. I love her energy.
Listen, I said everything I need to say with that one. She's a hot mess. It's all about for you to be on a dating show telling someone that they ain't living in their truth with a bonnet on top of that, clearly you got some issues, and clearly it's about you're not taking accountability for where you're at in life and the things you got going on. So with that being said, that is it for my video. I will be back with my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye.